Sneaker culture has created a substantial impact on our generation. If you are unaware about the cultural influence in our everyday shoe wear, you may be surprised of how vast and special this specific hobby can be. To most individuals, the topic of shoes seems pretty self-explanatory. Put on socks, grab a pair of shoes, and get to where you need to for the day. I didn't see much appearance management regarding the topic. There was never a need to drop more than $60 on a pair of sneakers. However, to my surprise, many individuals would drop more than 70 times as much.
But what's this, $250?
What's the resale on this?
$4,500, aka $250.
Yeah, not for me. I honestly don't know that much about sneaker culture. However, a lot of my peers indulge themselves into sneakers, but that also involves indulging their wallets as well. This goes to paying either hundreds or thousands of dollars on shoes.
It's worth it.
I was curious as to why, so I drove down to the bay to get a better understanding. These are my friends Josh and Lai. They self-indicated themselves to be a part of the sneaker culture. I was lucky enough to interview them for this project. The questions I asked them kind of revolve around different negative stigmas in sneaker culture. Some questions include, why would you drop so much on a pair of shoes?
See, the way I looked at it before, when I was younger, there was something called like the little hype beast area, and that meant like you just follow the trends and you just kind of go along with whatever everyone's buying. But I think definitely growing up, I would lean towards like more what I like. This is the Travis Scott Air Jordan 1. It's just a shoe. If you think about it, like after wearing it a bunch of times, I realized that it's just an object. It's not like anything special.
What's the resale on these bad boys?
Paid full like $14.50 for this.
$1,500. $1,500.
That's the main point of the shoe industry. Collaborations make the price, skyrocket.
And Josh isn't wrong. Some would even compare shoes to the stock market. There's a big supply and demand aspect to reselling sneakers. In Brian Wilson's It's Gotta Be the Shoes, he interviewed someone that was watching the NBA in 1991 and stated personally, when I saw D Brown in the dunk-off and he pumped up, I knew that I wanted those shoes.
It's one of the only hobbies some people have, and so if it means dropping X amount of money on even an ugly pair of shoe, I think that's where they get a lot of consent from. When it comes down to like people telling me it's mommy's money and daddy's money, I just feel like they don't have as much respect for the game as much as I have respect for the game.
I've started off from ground below to top. You have a choice to believe what you want to believe. Like I bought these with my own money.
There appears to be a lot of negative social feedback from those outside of the culture looking in. A lot of people who don't understand it tend to throw stereotypes or discriminate those who are into sneakers. I guess a good follow-up question to ask is, what is your solution to people judging you for your shoes?
I just don't care.
I can really care less about what other people think I wear and what they see me in.
The more you care about it, the bigger the problem will be for you.
That if I feel good in what I wear, I have a lot of confidence to myself, really.
Like, no one is not hateable, Someone's gonna get hate regardless of who you are. So if you simply just don't care, then it just goes away. It's that simple, really simple.
So it seems as harmless as a hobby sneaker culture can be, those participating in it still get a lot of flack. Even though individuals find a lot of self-schema in the shoes that they wear or gain a boost in self-esteem. So I guess a more important question in all of this is, do you genuinely care about what other people think about you? Let me explain. I'm not saying there's a right or wrong way to answer this. Maybe you care too much about what other people think, or maybe in some cases you don't care enough. From all of these interviews, it might be obvious to see that everyone comes from different backgrounds.
Just the price of one shoe, it's equivalent to the entire PC setup. Like, some people have different priorities than others.
You might even compare having a more expensive pair of shoes to getting more likes on an Instagram photo, or better karma on Reddit. So at the end of the day, we all really do care about what other people think. It's just up to us to find out how much we do, and whether or not we want to care more or care less. So in this instance, maybe an expensive pair of shoes can be seen as a waste of money or investment to a lot of people. However, maybe to many others, they might see it as more than just a pair of sneakers. I guess that's really good. You have anything else you want to say?
Man, don't get into sneakers. It's waste of money for sure.